Evening, everybody. Just want to wish all the dads out there a huge happy Father's Day. I had my first one today, which was epic. My legendary wife and beautiful daughter have spoilt me the whole day. Thanks for some of those replies that you sent in. I think it was Gabs who said anything to do with hyenas. So there's one that pops to mind. Gabs, thanks for that. Is a story that happened in Mana Pools, which is a superb place to go camping, walking, just sort of sharing space with some. Often it's epic elephants, but you camping, a lot on the banks of the Zambezi River, and there's obviously no fences. And we had gone with a group of friends, and every night you'd once you'd finished cooking, you made sure everything was packed up into containers, and then you'd put those containers out of reach from hyenas, because every single night hyenas come through the camp sniffing around. I mean, it's awesome. While you're lying in your tent, you can actually hear hyenas sniffing around outside. So it's quite a cool experience. And there was a pair who were with us who, on this particular night, they said, "Guys, don't worry, we'll pack everything away. You guys go and hit the hay." So we went to bed, and I don't know, we've probably been sleeping for an hour maybe. We just heard this crash, bah! And I sat up and I said to Ricky, "Did you hear that?" She said, "Yes, I heard that." And then we heard a bit of rummaging in this. It was a big black box that had all the dirty pots and dishes and things that we had used that night and we were going to wash in the morning. So we heard this rummaging, bang, clang, clank. And I said to her, "Bastard hyenas have got the food container." And so I was busy trying to put a pair of shorts on when I just heard this bang, 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 bang. And what it was, the hyena had bitten the top of the container and was holding it with its head up. But while it was running, its forearms were hitting the box. So each time it was like bang, 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 bang. So I unzipped the tent and I took my torch to shine it to see where this thing was going while trying to follow the sound. And one of the other guides who was with us, Andrew, the Makuleki destroyer, just came past me. But all he had on was, he had a sheet. I don't know why he traveled with a sheet, but he had a sheet and no other kit on. So I could just hear him running, his feet on the dirt, hear him breathing like a freight train. There was also a very funny slapping sound. I haven't figured out what that was yet. So he took off after the hyena. So I said to Ricky, "Stay here," and I followed Andrew. Now we're running through a camp where there's hippos, elephants, there could be lions, anything, we don't know. And we're running through the dark, just following the sound. So Andrew had a bit of a head start on me. He shouted and shouted, and the hyena dropped a lot of the contents, and it carried on. So he followed that hyena, and I stopped to scoop together the contents. But now at this stage, there's other hyenas who've responded to the sound, and you can hear them calling. Unbelievable. Now I'm standing in the dark. I can still hear Andrew breathing. He's probably 100 meters away. And eventually that hyena dropped it, and he comes back swearing, carrying the box. And then all of a sudden next to me, I just hear this voice what happened, Angel? And it's my wife. She'd run to where we were in the pitch black. Legend. So that's when I knew she was a real keeper. And the worst part of the story, we gathered everything up, went back. No one else in our group was awake after a rock concert went off in our campsite. And everyone was there, obviously pretending to sleep. And in the morning, when we questioned the couple who said they would pack everything away, she threw him under the bus and she said, he heard it, we heard it, but he said, don't worry, someone else will get up. Never do that. Never be that oak. James Turrell. But yeah, that was a hyena story that happened at Mana Pools. Flippin' funny now. At the time, it was quite hectic to be sprinting through the campsite like that at night, but a really cool memory. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a quick, short story. I'm going to go eat some Father's Day Mulva pudding. I hope you guys stay awesome. Cheers, guys. Thanks.